I think I'm fixed it, by the way.
That doesn't make sense. What's going on?
I think I'm fixed it.
Oh, I know what's going
Hello,
on.
everybody, and welcome to the Just Enough Heshy Show here on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. I'm going to introduce my co-host who's currently trying to figure out the window because there's never air in there. Okay, you think that works? Okay, so yeah, Neil, everyone's voice of reason.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
And then we have our Uncle Heshy. What's with the hat? I think it's good. I think it's classic.
You like the cool hat? This hat, I don't you remember from Florida.
Yeah?
Remember Florida?
I think it was, I know, but I think it was slightly different.
Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Just Enough Heshy Show. We have a lot to do tonight. And I want to introduce my co-host, the beautiful Esty. And she biked here tonight, right?
Yeah, no, I really bike a lot.
Wear a helmet?
No, I don't think
That's right.
Dude, by the way, on the way here, some guy was like trying to convince me to get a helmet. I was like, nope, I am cooler without it.
Anyways,
How about a seatbelt? Wear a seatbelt?
Yes, on the bike. Yeah, and I text and drive. When I'm on the bike, I text while biking.
She does.
Yeah, is that illegal?
Oh, I think somebody's calling in. Dimitri. Yeah, hello? I'm sorry, just somebody else is at the station. Okay, call right now. Call right now on the radio show. And
Emily.
oh, you called the wrong number. Sorry. Okay, open Dimitri. Open the radio. Somebody's calling now.
But she said it's freedom.
So I want to explain to you. I got you guys. Hello, producer. We just died. I'm on the
Any diet, something,
Anyway.
Snapple.
Hello.
I think somebody's calling in.
Leave the subject up later. You told me what happened to that guy who was pulled over by the cops. So freedom consists not in doing what we like, but in having the right to do what we.
This person.
Yeah. Pick up and lock him, please.
Freedom. I'm not
You
telling you.
have the right to do.
To do bad things. Freedom wants you to do good things with your freedom. Okay, anyway.
No good.
I know you complain. I give you love, you hate love. I give you a conscience, you don't like conscience. I give you something that has nothing to do with us, just plain freedom, and it doesn't work for you. I don't know. You're never happy. Anyways, guys, let me tell you, Esty, tonight we have an interesting caller. We have a guy, Neil, that you're going to like.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, Esty's going to freak out on this guy. He is, he's going to introduce himself. He's against immigration at all, altogether.
Oh, legal immigration?
Any immigration.
Okay, so where's this genius from? What does he do for a living?
He's on the call. Wait, it's calling, so you guys can call.
No. I want to know, like his great grandparents.
We're
Where
gonna
were
get
they
this. Can
from?
I please tell you what's going on?
Oh, but now it's different.
Neil, I have to tell you what's going on. After tonight, we have at 8:15 we have a special Jewish Siyum, it's called, for the religious people to listen to.
Oh, so those that want to eat meat.
No.
It's such crap.
It's not.
Oh, we wanted to eat meat, so we're just gonna make us see him every night. Just eat meat and be done with it,
Right, but if you don't swallow the meat, you can have it
my
anyway,
friend
right?
Penny was in the car with me today. But my friend Penny was in the car with me today. He says, "You guys are mocking. You're making fun of me. You're mocking me."
We don't mock anything.
Well, he said we
The whole world is one big
Wait, we
joke.
laugh next to them, not at them.
Oh God!
Right.
You're mocking.
It's all a
You're
joke.
gonna be punished.
Oh, yeah. I was punished already. How much more could you do to me?
So after that, we're gonna have that, and then on the second half of the call, we're gonna have a special lady from Washington D.C. call us in. There was a big scandal in there about the mikvahs and the cameras and stuff like this, and she was a victim. And she's gonna explain to us the story better than I know it, and you know it better than all you gossipers or all you crazy people that
Michael Cutler.
And a stay home.
Missing one point.
He's so good at twisting it. I was trying to think what was the original statement.
And a stay-home mom is good, which I believe she should
Yeah,
go out there.
I'm all
And a
for that.
stay-home mom is only a lady's only supposed to stay home and take care of the children. I'm shocked when you told me this.
I know he said it so differently that,
So
that I
I
can't
wanna
even
have you
explain
ladies
All
it.
I
comment.
said is to require a woman to go work to support to help support is totally absurd and shouldn't be allowed
Why?
because that's not what her job is.
I agree.
That's right.
Wow.
But if she enjoys, she wants to be a somebody.
That's stupid. That's
No.
stupid.
See, you want control.
I don't
You're a maniac.
No,
You need
no.
control.
No.
But if a woman wants to go out and become a lawyer, an accountant, or any job that she feels like she wants to get out because, hey, whatever her reasons are, but the money she keeps.
So-
It doesn't go into the pot of gold
So
that the husband.
So
you know?
this woman who's so independent.
No, we're gonna make her independent.
Fine. So let me.
So when her husband says that he wants X, Y, or Z, and she says, no, I don't think that's a good idea. So he's going to pay attention now
Okay.
because he knows that, hey, she's somebody
We're gonna argue
and
about
she
this,
can kick my ass and just walk out.
I have
And
a-
then I'm
I have-
screwed. And the kicker is he brought in millions of dollars. He took himself a drop under 600,000 a year as a salary.
Right.
Okay, and all the other money is bent.
Right.
And the only thing is, he did this once before, and he used the word Jewish kids with leukemia.
Wow.
Now he took out the word Jewish, and he just did it. They caught him, and the sad part,
Did he get anything? 10%?
I want to tell you the sad part. The sad part is he had a son die of leukemia in
terrible.
1990.
As-
What?
Oh, so
What?
he was getting it in the name of
We
his
got-
son. It was
we
his
got-
revenge.
Well, what are you knocking the story?
I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about it.
He's very
It's
focused on what
fun.
he wants to say. So if
I
anybody
know,
says anything
I
else, he's just
know.
going to keep at that topic. He doesn't
Okay.
let it flow.
I say, wow,
This looks like
you
Uncle
guys-
Heshy on
You guys
Lupe.
are attacking me. Esty, who's
It's not unreal.
Tell us quickly, Esty. How did they reach us?
No, we already said that. Mr. Clean Dry Cleaning, the best dry cleaners, right?
Mhm.
They do free pickup and drop off, and if you mention the Just Enough Heshy Show, you get 25% off. You can reach him at mrcleandelivers@gmail.com or call him at 347-369-3051. We have the Black Label Electronic Cigarettes. You can go to blpremiumesig.com or call Mikey at 561-239-5941.
And don't forget to announce we have a special by 10. You get the 11th one free with a promo code of Just Enough Heshy. Anyways, everybody, here's the next part of our show. We want to take a caller. Push the button, Esky. We kept him on hold long enough. Let him introduce himself.
Hi.
Hello, hello. I apologize. What's your name? Tell everybody.
Who's a phone? What?
Yeah, he's really good at twisting. He's really good at twisting words. Yeah. Go on.
Listen to what he has to say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We've never heard that before. We're like, turn
Yeah.
down your.
We tell everybody else turn down. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Michael.
So who doesn't know this? Yeah, including Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Exactly. He really screwed us over on this.
I'll tell you, I think we have what, 4, no, or 5, 4. You have Canada, Mexico, you have our border states. Detroit, right, is a border state. City, what state? That's Michigan. Michigan is a border state?
Wisconsin?
Because I'm telling you, it's Michigan, you have New York. I think you can also get through, what is that?
Arizona,
California can get you through also, right? Tijuana.
Why doesn't he tell us?
Tell us,
we're
Michael,
such
I'm
a
sorry.
bunch of idiots.
What? No, but you have to go through customs when you take planes or buses. Right, but we're talking about illegal border crossings. We're talking. Okay, explain it. Go ahead.
So we
Okay.
can enter it with flights, so that's why he's
Okay.
considering them.
So what are you saying, basically? That we don't have control of our borders? Correct. Correct. Right, that's what lobbyists are. Yeah. Yeah, listen, there's nobody with integrity out there, and anybody with, hey, 1 minute, and those that have integrity are of no use whatsoever. They can't get nothing done.
But guys,
Okay? That's the
agree.
truth.
I want to ask you a question, Michael. I'm lost here. I understand exactly what you're saying, but my problem that I have is these people get passports, they come to the country, they go through, and anybody that you're saying that's coming by airplane, so they're not really smuggling, and they're coming in with their paperwork. They have paperwork. They say, listen, I'm a citizen of this country. I'm here to come for a visit. I might want to live here. What's the problem that I come here? Wait. Question part two of the question. All those people that have come over our borders already, they're here. There's 12 million people. There's nothing you can do. Right, you can't do anything about it. And you're saying they're hurting. Well, I'm going to finish. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to ask you.
That means you can't export.
You can't, right, and they're here already. Right, but how many? But the way you are talking, how many arrests you made, which is the terrorists, is a very good thing. You're a great man for helping us, and those terrorists do get through the borders. We don't know how you guys keep saving us over and over again. But out of the 12 million, how many terrorists are there? 200, 500, 1,000? We're going to punish 12 million. I know it's very bad, but yeah.
Oh yes, we are. Right.
No.
Okay.
And where do you send these people? And what do they do there?
No.
But one minute, Michael.
There's a problem. 1 minute. There's a problem finding such people. I can find you 100 a day, no problem.
Just arresting anyone should never be joyous. It should be necessary. It should be necessary. You don't have to enjoy it. Like, yes, this guy's going down.
Okay, good.
So you're a little bit vindictive, sadist, no?
Did you mistreat these guys? Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nobody you let slide ever, right? And you didn't let any drug dealers ever slide, right? In other words, you would know about a drug dealer, and automatically you would go after them. That means you would go after them without any questions asked. That if I were to tell you that at this address there's a drug dealer, so you would go there and you would arrest them, correct? Right. Right. Right.
Okay, so if let's say.
Okay.
Hold on. So let's say I sold drugs, right? And you found out. I was like, really? Like, I couldn't afford it, like anything. And I was just doing it for like a short amount of time. And someone told you, oh, this girl, she's selling not hardcore drugs, some. Would you like arrest me even though it'd be like, she's just trying to manage? What? That's such crap, because the criminal justice system doesn't sort anything out. They just send people to prison. You're causing this to people.
He's saying these drugs are harmful not only to the people, but they cause violence.
This is America. We're supposed to have freedom.
Violent. These are illegal immigrant drug dealers.
Okay, go.
I'm sorry, Michael.
It's called arguing.
We're not arguing. We want to learn. Okay, go ahead.
So get a point across. Go ahead. How much time do you need?
Wow.
Whoops. Okay. Okay. I am not convinced what you're saying. I don't believe what you're saying. I don't believe it. No,
Why not? You know, why not?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe
I
it?
don't believe that they don't know every real drug dealer, for instance, in New York or anywhere, Florida, any major city, that they don't know, and they're just, whatever, for whatever reasons, these people aren't getting touched. I'm not intimating anything. I'm intimating that there's a certain protocol inside, just like you have the wall of silence, the blue wall of silence in life. No, you don't believe like all the news we're reading from Mexico, Texas border. Excuse me, why? Oh, I'm dumb enough to believe that there's a lot of importing of narcotics from Mexico. No? Really? So what am I missing there? So why do we have people in Texas even already getting murdered by the drug cartels? Because everybody knows where they are and they're not taking care of business. Why? I don't understand why you don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
There are certain places in Texas, whatever, right on the border. The one was Laredo, I think. But come on, this is going on for years. How much time do you need to break it up?
Well, Neil,
I don't work. Okay.
No.
So what are you guys doing about that? Since you know that's the problem, what do you do about that?
What's if drugs were legal?
I don't know.
Would there be a cartel?
To tell me that for the rest of our lives, we're going to have to, okay, you're going to tell me for the rest of our lives, we're going to have to, be at war with these people because when we kill one, another one pops up.
Mm-hmm. It's like ants.
No.
I thought so.
Right.
No. I want to ask questions too.
No, but maybe you don't understand what I'm saying 100%, but do you understand that I have a little frustration in my head about this? Yeah, and I've had friends OD on drugs, You see, again, that's a very callous way to think about things. Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Can I ask some questions?
Okay.
Well, go ahead, Esty.
Okay, so
Don't
first
ask
off,
that question. Please don't ask it.
actually, I want you to not talk when I ask these
Okay,
questions.
go ahead.
And if you don't like it, you could just not say so.
Okay.
Just why don't they just make all drugs free? Wouldn't that eliminate the cartel because it would be sold like legally taxes? Okay, what if they factored it in the United States? Because you're dumb. Didn't
Well,
you
yeah,
say
stop
that?
it. Good
You
man.
just said that.
He's a good man. Go ahead,
on.
yeah.
So not true. Does everyone drink because it's legal? No, some people just don't drink. What? Amsterdam is such an amazing place. You see cops walking around, nobody's afraid, everyone's chilled. It's an amazing place. There's no anger, there's no nothing. Everyone's just stoned.
Okay, it's crazy. No.
Better than killing and robbing, no? I mean, just a little.
Anyways, stop it.
No, I told you I don't want you to talk. Why are you talking?
You asked your question. I want to.
No,
I want
I'm
to talk.
done.
It's
Neil
my
got to
turn.
ask you, got to talk to him until
Okay,
I'm done.
Michael, I'm sorry. Esty's still with you. Go ahead.
Okay, another thing. Isn't it? I mean, I don't want to say good, but like you don't like that there are illegal citizens here, but aren't they? Sorry. Okay, sorry. Oh,
And what's his interest in doing that? No, it's corporate interest. In other words, so you're saying he's corrupt. He's corrupt. Oh, okay.
Do we get any money into the U.S.? No, I know, but is there anything coming in, or is everything just going out and nothing coming in? No, not from India. In general. No, but I'm talking about money.
Wow, 1 million students from China? Are they all illegal? No.
They're legal. They're under that visa,
Ah.
that special visa. Yeah. So in other words, China could be hacking us right from America because they have 1 million people here. It's amazing. Oh, I'm glad you're saying that. I'm glad you're saying that. You know, when I hear that the Russians, right, right. That's why you have lobbyists. The lobbyists don't talk to the agents. They're talking to the congressmen, the senators who get the president's ear. Right, right. In other words, have you ever seen a country like us that are giving for our planes or the Air Force or the rocket ships, giving the engines to be made by a Russian company in Russia? Is that absurd or what? Right. Right. Because it's not like the old days. You see, I'm convinced in the olden day, I'm going back 100 years, there was corruption just like there is today. But at least you had to come through for your country. You had to do it right, whatever it was, you know. So you got a kickback or whatever it is. Very nice. You know, today nobody even cares about America.
Well, man, tell everybody who Ted Cruz is. He's a candidate for Republican.
From Florida.
No, he's from Florida, Cruz.
Texas. I'm sorry.
And he's running for president.
Oh,
he's running
Rubio.
for president. 16.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
23%.
And nobody got a raise in income in 20 years, 30 years.
23% of America is under the poverty line, correct.
Right. Right. Not a chance.
So I was asking a question. I asked the question like a half hour later. So yeah, but wouldn't it technically be good for illegal alien? I don't say the wrong word.
Illegal.
Right? So because they work and they don't get health care or any sort of government program. Yeah, but Americans would get that and welfare and whatnot. Let them just not. And wait, hold on. Let me finish my thoughts. And I just think Americans are kind of entitled. The foreigners are more willing to, do whatever it takes to make money. Americans are more like, I'm going to do barely my job. Why aren't you paying me more? We are entitled. I've seen it. And
They're disbanding anyway. The army is down. They came out with numbers today. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Nobody's watching our back. And who doesn't agree with that? Right. Right. And how about the voting without the ID? Like, isn't that sick? Sick. Right. What's so suppression about it? I go into a bar. I mean, I happen to be a young-looking guy. They ask me for ID.
Yeah. Somebody did ask me for ID the other day. Yeah. Wow. Michael, I want to ask you a question. You've been complaining now, and I hear what you have to say. My question is, okay, Mike, you're right. You're now in charge. Tell us what we should do. I want to hear the solution. So right now we've been complaining that all this is happening. What is your solution? And remember, you said there's You said there was 30 million illegals in this country. What's your solution to take care of this problem right now?
You start hiring more agents. Right now, you've got about 7,000 ICE agents. More than half of them aren't even doing immigration work. They're doing customs work, which has nothing to do with immigration. There's a greater concern by this administration over somebody who produces counterfeit Gucci loafers than counterfeit passports. We have 35,000 police officers in the city of New York. Can you imagine if you had 3,000 cops in the city of New York? You need to take a shotgun with you to go out and buy a container or something. So what we need to do is have as many immigration agents as we have New York City police officers. We need to be very clear that if you're working illegally, we find you, you will be arrested. We used to do this all the time. This was routine.
Will you be violating anybody's rights by mistake? You know, we do make those errors all the time.
So immigration agents don't make those errors. You know what you're doing. You do your job. You go out. I paid thousands of arrests in my 30 years career. Thousands.
Wow. I would never say that proudly.
Wasn't some of the argument to have the illegals because we want them to put money into Social Security or something?
Why? It's the same lie. Because if you look at the cost to the economy, it's far greater. Their goal is to send money home. Okay.
Right.
You know, Michael, I was reading that guy who built the big the place on Atlantic Avenue. What's the name of the place there? The Barclays Center. What was his name?
Radner.
He was taking $500,000 from people from other countries, and they made you a citizen in this country.
That's a whole other thing. You're getting 5 things going.
No, but I'm saying, but you are able. Yeah.
I don't oversee the program with phone.
No, I'm saying, but people can buy their way into the country.
Well, no, you can invest, and I don't agree with that because that's because of the The biggest problem is that a lot of people on TV think they crowd number, all these guys, they think crowd number is the right guy, but they begin to stir up. People are living in 7 or 8 years, like their own business, why don't we give them local status? Now, here's the obvious question nobody answers. All right?
Yeah.
How do you figure out how long illegal aliens are living here while dealing with millions, which means no face-to-face interview, no field investigation. You may not even be able to verify what country they put one on with their true name or date of birth.
But New York City has ID cards for illegal.
Because how do you know it's true? Yeah.
what they, I mean, I can read the sections out of the 9/11 Commission report, where they address this very issue.
So why isn't anyone doing anything about what we're talking about? I agree with you 99% of the way what you're talking about. I want to know how come, because this is
He
going on
says
for
hire more
years.
agents. Okay, after you hide it,
No,
agents, what happens
but there's
then?
more to it. The whole system is broken. We don't have. Right. I can't stand the man. Yeah.
I joked about it. He used to be my congressman. He was never my representative. We've had some pretty good arguments here tonight. But Chuck Schumer recently, hard to imagine, went in front of the TV cameras, whatsoever. And he said that the reason people were trespassing on Brooklyn Manhattan bridges and they trespassed on the World Trade Center because the punishment wasn't severe enough. He said, if you trespass, it seems to be a federal crime where you go to jail for 5 years. 5 years, a half decade, just for walking on the cables of the Brooklyn bridges. No.
You'd ask a question.
Shoosh, wow.
Wait a moment.
Okay.
What does Chuck Schumer say about people who trespass on America? What should we do with that for Chuck?
What?
Give us that.
Right.
Now, explain to me why walking on the cables of the Brooklyn Bridge put you in jail for 5 years, but sneaking across our border at 3 in the morning should qualify for the United States citizenship.
Right.
By the way, we naturalize more people every year than the rest of the world combined. Do you know how many people are given citizenship in this country every year?
No.
A half million plus.
Wow.
Do you know how many people are stated lawful with green cards every year? More than that.
So if they want to be legal,
Let me finish. You look at the Sarnayan problem, they got political asylum. I've been a very big supporter of political asylum. I was the neighborhood president back in college. And I went to the White House when LBJ, Lyndon Johnson, was the president to convince them to get the Russians so that Jews and other minorities leave Russia, come to America, go to Israel, wherever they wanted to go, wherever they could be accepted so they could be free. I was thrilled as an immigration inspector to admit refugees into the United States because we were careful to screen them. Today, there is no screening process for bringing people in from countries that sponsor terrorism with no screening. With Sarnayan brother claim political asylum. You know, what does political asylum mean? I can't go back to my country. If I go home, I'm going to face persecution or worse.
what was that true?
No, it had to be no baseline. As soon as they gave them lawful status, the first thing they did, they got on airplanes and flew back to Russia. Why did anybody look at that and say, hey, these folks, why? That's the problem. The 9/11 Commission warned specifically that political asylum was a key method of entry and sending for the terrorists. If you want to go back to the 93 attack, I testified before Congress 4.5 years before 9/11 on the issue of visa fraud and immigration fraud. The predication for that hearing was the 2 attacks carried out in 93. First, the guy by the name of Cassie, a Pakistani national, shoots up the CIA January 93. He applies for asylum. He killed 2 CIA officers and wounded 3 others. 1 month later, we have the first bombing at the World Trade Center. Over 1,000 people injured, 6 people dead, a $500 million damage. They almost brought the tower down sideways. Can you imagine what the casualty count would have been if one of those towers had come down sideways? And so we found out that one of these guys, not Ralph Lima, had been granted amnesty as an agricultural worker. He had worked on the farm in Florida that he claimed he worked on. He was driving cabs in New York City. The closest he ever came to a girl was when he drove by Central Park.
Wow.
He came to planting anything when he planted a farm in the garage of the Trade Center. Another guy, I'm trying to remember his name, had been granted political asylum.
So why are we ignoring all this?
I'm sorry.
Why, as Americans, why are we ignoring this?
Tell me, when was the last time you called your congressman and yelled at him? Go ahead, tell me when.
We tried. They don't pick up the phone. They don't pick up the phone.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think my congressman or anybody there in Washington gives a crap what I want.
They would have finished the sentence. A couple of thousand people called him up and said, forget about my not voting for you. I am going to work every single day to collect civil signs and supporters, and I will support anybody who wants against you. And I don't care if they scrape this guy out of the money suicide. I want you out of there. You're not protecting me or my family.
Wow.
Now imagine if 1,000 people wrote a letter like that, but the lucky consequence to spend yourself your tail on the curb like yesterday's garbage. Believe me, you would have their attention. But the average American comes home and they play with their Xbox and they run to find their new iPhone because that's what's really important. And they're ignoring the fact that we are undermining our own national security. Let me tell you how stupid this really is. Faisal Shazam, the prime boy of all, remember him?
Yeah.
The SUV?
Right.
Okay. Ray Kelly was the New York City police commissioner at the time.
Yeah.
What did Ray Kelly do? And how did he describe Faisal Shazam in the newspaper? Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. You're going to love this one. This is beyond belief. He described it as a classic example of a homegrown terrorist. He came here at age 20 with a student visa from Pakistan. Can you please explain to me how somebody comes to America for the first time at age 20 is homegrown?
Wow.
We gave him citizenship about 8 months before he sent home to bond. And the judge at sentencing me to sentence to life without parole said, we just gave you citizenship. You took an oath. He said, yeah, I lied. It was a false oath. I hate your country. Nobody investigated.
No, the problem is you keep telling us all these things that are happening, but nobody's doing anything.
You know
No
why I
one's
didn't know.
really doing anything.
You know, I know.
Wait, you're not listening to, but I have
What
another
do you mean? He's talking about half hour.
Wait a
We're listening
minute,
for.
I want to ask you, Michael. Okay, I got you. What about Iran? Now that we're buddies with Iran, how they're going to be coming over here? We're going to be watching them, those people?
Do you know that every week there are flights from Tehran to Caracas, Venezuela, and they're on the plane for Iranian shock troops? Do you remember 6 months before the last presidential election, there was an attempt to kill the Saudi ambassador, the Saudi embassy?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said that.
Those guys were connected to the Iranian shock troops.
Okay, but can I say something?
Go ahead, Esther. Go ahead.
Okay, fine. So first off, the reason why we don't do anything is because it's too much effort. As in, if I, okay, you know, I have a question. Okay, but every time you can't talk for a half hour after I ask a woman.
Okay, Esther, go.
Okay,
He could.
hold on.
He could.
I
You
just-
got 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's say I want lines to be all over New York City between cars, so people know where to park and not get a ticket if they don't, but they should know so there'd be more room for parking. How would I go about changing that law? Asking for, like, what on earth would I do if I wanted to? Let's say I think that's a good idea for New York City. How would I go about it? It's a whole difficult,
He's
complicated
telling you what
process.
to do.
You're not listening to me at all. I don't know what parking your car has to do with
What I'm talking about is every single thing we want from the government is such a process that's why we don't do it.
Wait a moment. Listen to me. As a teacher, I went to Senator D'Amato back in the early 80s. I was very frustrated. I was arresting people who been deported 3, 4, 5 times. They would not
No.
prosecution. I said, well, it's only a 2-year penalty. By the time we get done with it, the guy will get fined for arrest the guy has a terrible arrest record. We're not going to law. And I said, but this doesn't make sense. If you arrest somebody and he goes to jail for 10 years and he's raped a little 5-year-old girl, or he's robbed a bank and shot somebody, and he gets out of jail and he comes back, which is more than a 4-year penalty. So I went to Senator Altamont, who was our senator at the time, and I said to the senator, this should be a 20-year trial. I'm hearing what was that case for now. I don't know what I was doing. I've been on a while program. You know, all of that a while. Case law. We have case law. We had them 30 years ago. I went to Senator D'Amato. D'Amato said, okay, prove to me that what you're telling me makes sense. 30 of my buddies over a 6-month period went to the senator's office. We provided him with all the evidence. We got the law changed. A lawful re-entry is a 2-year federal a maximum of 20 years in jail. And because of it, criminal prosecutions were the most numerous in every single U.S. attorney district across the entire country. 30% in 2010, 30% of their prosecutions were for their law that we got changed.
Cool. Can I hold on?
But 1 second. Okay, 1 second. But obviously, forget about the people now. I want to know why the politicians on their own don't have the will to do this.
You go back and get those lobbyists. You go back to the way the mayor of New
They don't have a love. They don't love our country.
Please listen to me. You're asking me a question and you're not letting me answer.
Okay. Okay.
I want a fast answer.
I'm not guessing. That's just what you guys are doing. I've done a bunch of congressional hearings on the House, and then I've worked with them in the Congress.
Okay, go
I
on.
wish Jeff Sessions would run for president and be a happy man. The problem that you have is that if you're a member of Congress, that's not good enough because you need to get a membership in a good committee where you can make a difference. The only way you're going to get that appointment is to satisfy the leadership of your party. If you want a chairmanship, then you need to do even more to satisfy them. And then on top of it, you're worried about campaign funding. So the system has become so corrupted that politicians who refuse to consider just how dangerous the situation is. There's 9/11 Commission staff issued a report called the staff report of Paris Brown. These are the agents and lawyers who work with the 9/11 Commission. This is the first paragraph from the sentence of that report they put out. It is perhaps obvious to say that terrorists cannot plan and carry out attacks in the United States if they are unable to enter the country. Yet prior to September 11, their efforts to enhance border security, no agency of the U.S. government thought of border security as a tool with the counter-terrorism force. Indeed, even after 19 hijackers demonstrated the ease of obtaining a U.S. visa and gaining admission into the United States, border security itself is not considered a cornerstone of national security policy. We believe the reasons we discussed the following data must be made one. So they talked about how important the visa process was, right? At 9/11 and 26 visa waiver countries, many of those citizens did not need to get a visa before coming here. You would think after that they would have eliminated the visa waiver program. Guess how many visa waiver countries we have now?
Oh no. Wow.
38. Why? Because the U.S. Chamber of Commerce has pumped hundreds of millions of dollars into a program known as the Discover America Partnership. Their goal is to eliminate the visa requirement entirely. Because as one of their people told me at a hearing when there was a recess in the hearing, he said, I wish we had those damn borders because those borders keep me from wealth. I said, what about people who die? And he shrugged his shoulders. He said, stuff happens.
Michael, doesn't this idea of no borders work well in Europe?
Stop it.
1 minute, let me finish. I don't see.
And look at Venezuela. All these countries.
But the whole Europe, you can go from country to country and nobody bothers you. Nobody.
Cool. Can I ask?
Is there a lot of terrorism in Europe?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So I want to ask a question not having to do with the subject. Did you ever watch The Green Mile? So I just feel like if you were in that prison, you'd probably be like, I'm sorry, you did something wrong, you'll have to die. I mean, because you're very like, the law says. What's if the law said to harm another human being? Okay, so if the law said that you have to beat up anyone who steals a bike, if it did, would you do what the law says because the law said? No. My point is, hold on, let me say something, let me finish. Okay. My point is I think you would do something to someone if America said so. You're saying that America's laws are moral. America's laws are not moral. Let me tell you.
Stop. I got it. We got you. We got it. Let Michael answer. Michael, just...
Are you not saying that all of America's laws are not moral? A lot of them are immoral, and you just
Michael,
don't have a choice?
We're coming to the end of the show. I want Michael to finish up. Michael, I want you to, before we...
This is a legitimate question.
I got you, and he's going to answer it. Michael, you got 2 minutes. I want to ask you a question. Give us... How do you spell that?
With a C or a K?
Wow. And Michael, quickly, how do you have some solutions for us? Can you give us some quick idea?
Cool. Now answer my question.
Who are you recommending? Who are you recommending for the next election? Then, what do you think will be?
Okay, so just answer that just really fast. Like, do you think laws are automatically moral? Because like America says, right. So you would basically kill that person in the,
No,
you know. Basically, you're not fine with hypotheticals, but when it comes down to it, you would in fact like let someone rot even though it's wrong, and you know for sure the
He
person
says
didn't
they
do
don't
it.
make mistakes.
Of course they make mistakes. My question is, I just feel like I just think you're a tiny bit close-minded to actual people and their feelings. You care more about the structure.
Esty, we're finishing the show. Michael, I have one thing. We're saying good night to you. Michael.
Is he a liberal?
I want to say good night. One question: Hillary or no Hillary? If you have no, okay. So, Michael, we'd love to. You're right, Michael. You were a great guest on the show. You taught us a lot.
Michael,
so much.
Michael, it was really great to have you, and I'm
welcome.
going to check out your website.
Me too,
That's Michael Cutler.
Michael Cutler with a C.
I feel suffocated.
.com.
Right, Michael, we'd love to have you back on the show. We'd love to have you back. Thank you so much for joining our Just Enough Heshy show, and have a very good night. Thank you so much. Everybody, we're coming to the Midway show.
Wow,
that was
guy,
wonderful.
he was a special guy. What was his position?
He was.
I don't.
No, I understand him 1,000%.
Okay.
Really, I do.
Yeah, and he did his job well, and he said he did his job, and
he says he did his job
That's
well.
40 years of experience. He's not just talking.
Right, he knows what's really happening. And what's really happening is the government is not doing their job. That's the truth.
But he can't fix it either. He doesn't know.
No, he says you fix it if everybody would pressure our representatives in Washington, it would make a difference.
But I'm sure that he's pushing anyways in Washington.
I understand, but that's a losing battle if he doesn't have the people behind him sending the letters and calling the people.
So
in other words, we got to really sit on that's a clean sweep.
Right.
And that's what he was really speaking about.
Anyways, I'm going to miss my mid-show quote. We'll be right back. We're going to a break. We have a Chabad coming on from 8 to 8:15, which I will announce. Please stay tuned. Stay tuned for the 15 minutes, and then me and Neil and Esther will be right back. Thank you very much. Let's go to commercial identification.
Yep.
Station.
I do not like that guy. He just seems like such a cruel bastard. Yes. He's FBI.
He's the best guest we ever had.
You're still on the air. You told me not to mute the mic.
Darn it.
That's it. You mute the mic. You mute the mic.
You want
always.
But you don't mute the show. The talking from the only. For about 15 minutes. We then will turn back to our regular show afterwards, and if you like it, that's fine. And then we'll take some calls right after that. And welcome. So, Rabbi, welcome to the Just Enough Heshy show. Hello.
Including track data of the power of the theme of the during these 9 days of warning, in order to be able to increase in our joy. That once we put the distracted in the power mode, this causes the joyfication for the individual, as well as all those who participate in that inclusion of that traction. So, to help you enjoy these days of warning, we bring to you live on the radio station, as well as the Geo today on the staff debate. I'm honored to have with us today a friend of mine, a cover of mine. mind, we spent many years, I spent many years sitting opposite me in yeshiva studying together. Tonight at my side, Rabbi Shimon Roosevelt, and even Scott of kind of divinity who makes the group on the there. But remind me that tonight's program is sponsored by the law firm of White and Luxembourg, and I think a special thank you to our dear friend. It's the Oscar Luxembourg for his sponsorship, as well as to begin the theme with the beginning of the Tzedakah, as he will say, speaking of Torah. This kind of Shabbos here, and he puts the brother in Shabbat and Tzedakah, important to increase during these days, and even the Tzedakah as well as the learning of Torah. So, without any further ado, Rabbi Shimon Roosevelt. Today, good evening. Today, we will be making a siyum on the Sefta Peah. So we will begin with the last edition of Peah. The Sefta Peah generally focuses on the laws of Muktzah, which are laws in particular and primarily as they apply to Yom and the Mishnah begins. A maskin, a sheikh is a Hamidbari. You are not permitted to give to drink and shech to the studies. Studies are non-domesticated animals. So you are not permitted to shech and give to drink. As the Gemara will explain, before you shech, it's appropriate to give the animal first something to drink, because that way it is easier to later check the insides of the animal to see if it's a kosher animal. So Mitzvahs, which are not domesticated animals, can't shech on Yom Tov, but I will ask you, because they're Muktzah, I will ask you, the sheikh is Esem Yom Tov. But the domestic animals you are permitted to give to drink and shech on Yom Tov. And the Mishnah goes on to say, Table ain't by custom, these are considered the domesticated animals are running to eat, those who come into the city at night to sleep. And Mitzvahs are loving Rapor. Mitzvahs, the non-domesticated animals are the ones who sleep outside the city. The Gemara goes on to say, these animals are considered non-domesticated. These are considered domesticated. Mitzvahs, and the nothing to the deity Shaykh. The Mitzvahs are the ones that go out and Pesach, and they sleep outside the city. They will eat by Yosef. Domesticated animals are those who go to Yosef, the guys cook the cook. Those who during the day go outside of the city. But the one is the day that looks. At night they come back. That is one of these. Every says, able by Yosef. Those of these are considered by Yosef. Even those that come back to the deity Shaykh, they come back at a certain time of the year, not always, since they come back at a certain part of the year to sleep near the city, they are also considered domesticated animals. And which are the non-domesticated animals, called the Gating, the Rais, the Ain, and the Nazis, the Yishuf, Lady by the Havas, Lady by the Shabbat. Which are considered non-domesticated animals, those who never come back at night to stay in the city. I think about it, I'm saying, from here would appear that Rabbi is explaining, and Rabbi says, he is explaining the difference between what type of animal is considered a domesticated animal, which is not Muktzah, and what type of animal which is considered a non-domesticated animal, which is Muktzah. And we would see from here that Rabbi is thinking that there is the concept of Muktzah, because we know, even though the halacha today is that there is the concept of Muktzah, so that there are actually two opinions in the top of the matter, the Machlekes between Rav Shimon and Rav Yehuda, and the Gemara seems to want to say that it would appear from this, as the Gemara will soon bring, that means it's not all Muktzah. How do you see that? Because before you say Rav Shimon Banavi, Rav Shimon Banavi is that the ceiling Gemara Rav Shimon Mahu. Rav Shimon is the one who said that there is no Muktzah, and Rabbi told us to eat Muktzah with Rav Shimon, so it would appear from this conversation between Rabbi and the son that Rabbi agrees with the opinion of Rav Shimon that there's no Muktzah on Yom Tov, and if Rabbi agrees with the opinion of no Muktzah on Yom Tov, there really shouldn't be a difference between play table with the players that are going to come on. That's what Levi said in the Brighton, that he wants to say that Ayothics are only those, the body is only those, are only those that never come into the city, not those that come in sometimes. So that he is not talking sympathy. He's talking for the Levites that are going to come. And according to you, that you are of the opinion that there is Muslim, living beings, according to me, a Muslim. And therefore, really, my opinion would be that you would always be permitted to share and give to drink all animals. There's no distinction between domesticated and not domesticated, because I'm of the opinion that there's no dinner from the arrow is just as a general matter. Arrow is just true, but according to you, that you are whole, like not the good, that there generally is a dinner from the arrow. I usually see how to please agree to me that Hechas the Jason, the noise, the Nessa, and the Nars, the daily strangers, and like us saying, please agree to me that it's sometimes they come back into the city, even if they don't come back into the city every night, they're still considered domesticated animals, and they're not Muksa, even according to Rabbi Yehuda, who says there's a dinner Muksa. Our later abundance, and abundance answered him, like his buddy said, no, we disagree, and we say that if they only come into the city like in a certain part of the year, not the whole year, they're considered non-domesticated animals, they're Muksa, you're not allowed to share them. Harder, Allah, Shimon, hated to sleep to Sesame. This is the end of the Sesame, Rashi. The Rebbe statement that Peter was the vein and abundance is for the book, the Karma, that the Mishnah, when Levi said what he said, he was saying it according to, not according to his opinion, he was saying at least even according to your opinion, that you hold that there's a dinner book, agree with me that when the animals, that if the animals even come into the city for a certain part of the year, they should still not be considered mixed muksa, even according to not who says there's a dinner muksa. This is a little complicated, but this is the end of the Sesame. I just to say a short part of the evidence. We see how the evidence, everything that ever always, even in every abundance that ever always looks to see how this would be applied to his own personal life. And the Rebbe explains this Mishnah in a way of the latest Hashem. How does the Rebbe explain this? The Rebbe explains that we're talking here about shifting an animal. We know, ain't the shachar animal, but an animal is shifted, an animal is elevated. It's elevated spiritually. Because until then, it was a one that was an animal deal that was shifted, and then you use it to eat with it on Yom Tov, make a bracha and get elevated. It was shachar animal. So, the Rebbe explains that the Mishnah here is saying, what do we see from here? We see from here that every person has themselves their animalistic soul, their animalistic side, which encourages them to do things which are inconsistent at times with what Hashem wants. I have a question. And here we see a difference of opinion between the Ramban and the Rebbe. What does the Ramban say? The Ramban say that when the animals considered domesticated and they're not fulfilled, they have to be animals that come into the city. So that's explains that means that that's the common thing. The common thing is that which people do we try to help the industry, which people with Makar, those who have some connection to the industry who come to us. That's the majority of people. That's the way most people lead their lives. Not that. That is a roughie Israel. That is the leader of the Jewish people. What does that say? That says there's no such thing. Rebbe, according to the end of the Gemara, he says that even with money, even non-domesticated animals, which have no connection to the city, they have no connection, they don't come in, there's no closeness to God, they don't come to shul, they have no connection to the industry. Rebbe says, even though you have to be retired, you have to work with them, you have to make them close to the industry, and they're not bookser, and even though every single person, and the nefesh, every person has themselves a nefesh, which is the spiritual soul and the animalistic soul. The spiritual soul wants us to be connected to Hashem, the animalistic soul wants us to worldly matters. That is the opinion, the nothing is known, that Hay which is a very special day in the yahrzeit of Dardis. Dardis Zal is interesting to have to know that Dardis Zal is called Dardis Zal, and he's also referred to Dardis Zal Hakai. Many places which refer to Dardis Zal, and one used to say Zal Nation with Russell, which means he's not here. And he also say Chai, and he's alive. The Rebbe explains that is associated with the fact that Dardis Zal, his main focus was on teaching his Torah. He focused on teaching the innermost parts of Torah. And the innermost parts of Torah, they will primarily be revealed in the time when the Mashiach comes. And in the time when the Mashiach comes, there will be Chaim and Chiyam. At that point in time, life will go on forever. There won't be any more death. That's why Dardis Zal is referred to Dardis Zal Hakai, because he is completely associated with Dinius HaTorah, which is associated with the time of Mashiach. And that is the whole point of the 9 days. On the one hand, it's a very sad time, the time when we mourn, and there's special halachas that apply to the 9 days. But the whole point of the 9 days is that ultimately Mashiach is done. And this year, to some extent, is a very special time. Because this year we have, to a certain extent, the end of Mashiach, the Tishba is on Shabbos. So we're on Tishba itself, actually, we don't dance this year, and we should be very encouraged not to the Gemara, he just started right now on the day Mashiach came. Okay, thank you very much.
Do you want to say something first or just go with music? Music straight? Do you want to say something or go straight to music? Okay, so hold on. Didn't hear you so clear for Are you calling from a cell phone?
Please join us tomorrow night at 8:00 p.m.
Are you calling from a cell phone?
Neither.
Okay. Okay, please. Okay, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hold on. And the president is Emma. Okay, hold on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back from that interesting presentation by the Lubavitch. And tomorrow night he'll be on the Zev Brenner show between, I guess, at 8 o'clock. That's on from 7 to 9 p.m. I think Wednesday and Thursday I'm told will be on. And you tune in for that as well. It was very nice.
Okay, so can we talk just a little bit about the guy?
But,
So let Esty talk.
But I'm going to let Esty talk. But Esty, since you made me miss my quote, and we do have another call coming in, so I'm going to let you talk in. I want to say a little joke. Can I say a joke instead of my quote?
Sure.
Okay, so on the first day, God created the world. He said to a dog, you know what? I want you to sit all day by the door and bark. That's what I want you to do. And for this, I'm going to give you 20 years of life. Dog said, listen, it's too much of a hard job. I'll give you back 10 years. I want to live 10 years and bark in the back. God said, okay, no problem. On the second day, he created a monkey. He says, your job, monkey, is to entertain the people. When you entertain the people, you get 20 years of life. Monkey said, listen, I can't do it so long. I want 10 years. God said, okay, fine, no problem. Then he went on I think he said 20 years, 10 years for the monkey. Then on the third day, God went to a cow. He said, cow, listen to me. I'm going to give you 60 years. And you're going to suffer, and you're going to go under the sun. You're going to have calves. You're going to give milk. But this, I'm going to give you a 60-year lifespan. The cow says, no, I only want 20 years. I'll give you back 40 years. So God then went, and on the fourth day, he created humans. Ready, Esty, for this part of the joke? That's right. Created humans. He says, guys, I want you to eat, sleep, play, be merry. Enjoy your life. For this, I'm going to give you 20 years. But the human said, listen, 20 years is not enough. Can you give me maybe the 20 years Give me back. Take my 20 years. Give me 40 years from the cow. Give me the 10 years from the monkey. The 10 years from the dog, and it makes 80 years. So God says, okay, no problem. You asked for it. So now I'm going to tell you what you got for this. That's why for our first 20 years we eat, sleep, enjoy, and have a great time. For the next 40 years we slave in the sun to support our family. For the next 10 years we do monkey tricks to entertain the grandchildren. And for the final years, we sit and bark at everyone out watch. Listen to me, that was a joke sent by Yitzi. Very cool joke. I thought that was very good. I had a good laugh with it, and I wanted to share it with you. Esty, we're going to have another caller, but I know you're upset about Mike Kurtl. I just want you to know something before you go on. The man is very interesting. The man has done a lot of good, and the man has
I'm agreeing with you.
helped a lot of people.
I think he's done good. I think he's smart in this field.
He's dropped drugs. He's made sure people haven't gotten injured and hurt. That alone, taking drugs off the street, there's nothing more you can say about that. You know I'm against drugs.
He's done a great job. But what I don't like is I think he's a cold-hearted person.
Well, he has to be.
Hold on. No. I don't believe that. He enjoys putting people away.
Bad people.
Okay,
Bad
you know
people.
what? I feel like his version of black and white.
druggies.
I know, but his version of black and white is like very
He
like.
told you he doesn't
there are
bother.
people there that I guarantee you that needed mercy that he arrested anyway. That he could have helped them. Like
I don't think
if
so.
he knew like an abusive woman, like a abused woman, if she came forward, like he would still arrest her. Oh, whatever. Even though she'd go back to like her abusive, like
Right.
I know this.
You're right. I didn't
He
like
would
his
not make
answer
it- he would
when
not-
he told me, drug addict. Oh, it's his problem. Like whatever.
Very cold.
That's
And
very
nobody,
cold.
hold on,
That's
nobody
not
in
how you
power.
treat a human.
No, nobody in power should be this cold. I'm sorry, if you're going to be in power, you have to care about people no matter what background they come from. I
He's not in
understand.
power. He's an activist. He's a voice of reason.
But he was just
He's
like,
the voice of people.
I feel like he
He
thinks he's
follows
so
the
safe.
law.
No, we're terrified of, no,
You are the voice
hold
of
on,
reason. I'm sorry.
hold on. Okay, we're terrified of cops, right? He knows his position's secure unless he does something really bad. He's not afraid, which I feel like if he was a cop dealing with me, I'd be terrified, even though I don't
This
feel
is
like
not
I've
a
done
cop,
anything wrong.
Esty. This is not a cop. This is a guy
If
who
I
puts
was
his,
a legal immigrant, okay?
Esty, he puts his life on the line every day by stopping drug dealers and murderers too.
I
You're
just,
getting the point wrong. The
I just
man
don't
puts
want him
his
to
life
say
on the
he
line.
enjoys it. It's such a cold-hearted thing. The law is the law, and this is what we must listen
Okay.
to.
I just
People like that are not good people. The law is not moral.
Esty, did you get it off your chest, Esty? Because we have the next thing to do.
no.
No?
The truth is, she has a point. There's a little compassion is needed in many cases. It's not just some ruthless drug dealer. It's somebody who got hooked into using or whatever it is. And there is compassion needed. And I think in our field, we had Moses, we had other people like him. And, they were all shepherds first. And they tell you, because that shows compassion if you know how to take care of
Our
things.
next caller
You just suck so
will have
bad.
compassion. He wants to hear compassion. Esty, you're so desperate for
That's
compassion.
not what we're middle talking about the subject, and you're just trying to
But
change it
it's-
because you're very single-minded.
Anyways, what show are they listening to?
Unfortunately, you guys are stuck with us at the Just Enough Heshy.
It was just enough Esty. I'd shut you up more. So yeah, this is the Just Enough Heshy show. We are on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. You can get us on Facebook, Twitter, Just Enough Heshy,
YouTube.
YouTube.
You know, there's a problem with YouTube. We're going to fix the YouTube recordings in the middle of the week. So anybody who wants to watch the YouTube replays, we're going to have Monday and Tuesday's voiceover recording. The video is good, but the voiceover recording will be
So if you like silent movies,
not silent,
Right,
it is.
good
Yeah,
and bad.
go
So
ahead.
yeah, you can get us at Just Enough Heshy, Heshy spelled Heshy @gmail.com. You can also call in at 718-303-9090.
do we have Charlie Chaplin going together?
Advertise, and if you want to advertise with us, just email us.
Yeah, that's it. I'm still upset about that. Like,
Okay, where can
You're
you
right,
email?
right. But I want you to know, it's really, you have to look at the bigger
but you
picture.
saw when I talked, he was like, "Oh, she's crazy," whatever. He's just so close-minded, and that is not
No,
good.
he's not close-minded.
He's a little bit
very
close-minded.
focused. He's very focused.
That's not good. The fact that he wouldn't listen to what I have to say, I don't care how much older he is.
He's
You can
doing
learn something from
Esty,
everyone.
Esty,
To
we
dismiss
got
someone
that.
else's words is
I
not.
need the commercial. I got you. We got your point. You're pissed. I got you. So what?
No, my point is not. I'm actually saying things. If you listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening to nothing. That you're pissed at a guy who did his job right. There's nothing you can do about it. You want him to have
You're
compassion.
usually so liberal. What is this? Like, this is so not
Right.
like him. Help
You're
people,
not,
be kind
you're
to
not
people.
known to
You
be a
just change
lover
sides.
of law enforcement.
I'm a lover of a man who did it. If, and I'm telling you what right now I was checking on him about the break. a man who did his job right. He did his job right.
Even if the job was wrong?
It was to me. He did his job
I know
that
he
most
did.
Americans wanted him to do, that you people are scared to accept. And he went after terrorists, murderers,
If he was the
drug dealers.
president,
That's why they're
would you
still
be
here.
terrified?
And that's why they're still
I'm sorry
coming
that
back,
you want
right?
Mr. Superman
Wait,
to
wait,
do
wait.
it all.
If he was the president, would you be terrified? I would be terrified. The laws that he would imply would be so stringent and strict. I'm sorry. Like,
Esty, in the meantime, Esty, email justinoughheshy@gmail.com if you want to advertise or get any numbers of advertisers. And if you want to who's paying for you?
yes, we have Mr. Clean's Dry Cleaning. They do pick up and drop off for free. And if you mention the Justin F. Heshy Show, you get 25% off. You can get him at mrcleandelivers@gmail.com or call him at 347-369-3051. We have the Black Label electronic cigarettes. You can go to blpremiumesig.com or call Mikey at 561-239-5941. We have Green Line Building Solutions. They do asbestos and lead inspection, DOB, HPD, code compliance. They lift stop work orders and they do free consultation. You can reach them at 718-871-0382.
So, Esty, we have a caller right now from Washington, D.C. She's going to introduce herself. But I just want to ask you something, Esty. The issue of women working, not working, doesn't bother you as much as this guy, right? That women shouldn't work, women shouldn't be allowed to work, women do work. I mean, you don't
No,
care
because
about
that's
that.
small time. This is on a large scale. He has power.
Not small.
It's not small time, but compared to them, he has a lot of power, and he also has a lot of not sadistic, but like anger and like, not anger, like, oh, give me a word.
He's frustrated.
You know, it's not frustrated. He's very cold, and that's not okay for someone with power. You have to be compassionate, or that's how, I don't want to say Hitler starts, but yeah.
Oh, God.
No, but
now,
anyway.
No, someone cold is not good.
But he likes to make believe like, oh, they don't know all the drug dealers. They gotta,
They know everything. They've done.
They know
They have
everything,
the
but
intel.
yet not everyone is getting busted, right?
Right.
So, like
He can't
he was
do it
a-
all himself.
Right.
Pay attention. Anyways, Esty, we have another caller on the line. So everybody, stay tuned. Push the button, Esty, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. Emma, how are you? Welcome to the Justin F. Heshy Show. We have Neil that you'll be hearing. I hope you heard him. He's my voice of reason. And Esty, say hello, Esty.
Hey, what's up?
Esty's going to, she gives us the woman's point of view, which we never really agree with. But
Because you're an idiot, being honest.
Anyways, Emma, welcome to the show and tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from. What's the name of your company? Wow, and you're located in Washington. Very nice. How you been doing? How long? And you're pretty successful there, right?
What's this?
You got to shut off your radio. This time I'm telling you to do it. Go ahead. Very good for you. Good, and you cater all kind of events. I'm going to ask you a very tough question later on. I'm going to leave you alone with it because Esty should be asking that. So Emma, tell us about there was a little incident, not a little incident in Washington D.C. Can you tell us about it?
Did he seem like the type of guy who would do something like that? Or were you like, whoa, no way? Did he look like super like, oh, you know, like, was there?
How did you guys find out about it?
Yeah, that too.
How did the people find out?
Mikvah is a ritual bath. Yeah.
And he's allowed in the mikvah. I thought no
How did they
men.
know it was a camera, not a fan?
And I thought no men are allowed in the mikvah.
He was the rabbi for 20 some years, right?
What does he get prosecuted for?
Wow.
What do you get prosecuted for? Like, what would his charge be? Voyeurism's like a crime officially? Like watching other people through the window? Like, that wasn't a major crime. Oh, can you shut up your radio?
I can hear you, but your radio is making a jump back. So Emma, now did he go through trial already? And what is his sentence? Is that federal prison or state prison? And he will. And now, does he get? Let's be honest with each other. He's getting 6 years. He gets off a third for good behavior. Your radio. You got to shut your radio.
He's
Emma.
going
I
for
hear
4
myself.
months. I thought he's 4 months, no?
Your radio. Okay. No problem. But Emma, doesn't he get a third off for good behavior? He gets good behavior. And how long is he in jail already?
How betrayed? I mean, like, if I was a woman and this would happen to me, I would never go to a mikveh again. Never.
Notice,
I have no faith in it. I mean, here's a rabbi for 20 plus years, and he seems to have been a community rabbi, and he knew everything about everybody in his community. And he betrayed them on such a way, like, wow, I would never do it. I would never do it.
I think it's immoral. I don't think it's like illegal. I find like it's messed up that he did that, but I don't feel like prison is like a. It's odd.
What is
That's
prison?
what he goes like he should be punished somehow, but like
Emma, what is prison
seems,
gonna do exactly?
Okay, so he kind of looked through people's windows. He didn't really harm anybody except like take away. Like I understand it's bad, but like. Prison seems like something for bad people. And
Wow,
he's not bad. He just kind of did something which most guys, I think, if they could, wouldn't. I mean, they'd be. You know what I mean? It's not.
Did he sell these
Why would he carry
videos?
a jail
Wait a minute,
sentence?
did he sell these videos or market these videos that he videotaped? But according to him, he says it was never done that way, right? What's his story? Why did he do that? He must have said something.
He he has to explain why. Didn't he want to see naked women? Like, why is this?
So, Emma, there was many women that 52 counts means that he must have videotaped a lot of women. Have a lot of women, are they changing policy? What's the deal over there in Washington? Is there new rules being implemented? What's going on now to secure the women going to mikvahs again? That mikvah or any mikvah? Of course. They haven't shut it down?
Why should they?
Why don't they shut it down? Who took it over?
What?
Oh my
Who would
God!
go?
Who would go?
How do they have money? How do they, like, how do,
I can't believe it's still open.
yeah, who would still go?
Is there a lawsuit pending against the rabbi?
He's married with kids?
No, but we're talking about the rabbi. Is he married with children? Wow.
Wow, why is that?
Why? Yeah.
It's
Really?
it's a perverted guy. Like, it's not. You
I
want
don't
to
know.
like,
I think this is very serious.
I think this is very serious that somebody has the right to put a camera.
Okay, whatever. He saw, like, he was a perverted guy. I understand he was a perverted guy. It's wrong, but I don't feel like he's a criminal per se. He's not like hurting someone. He just
No.
was kind of. It's like
He has no character whatsoever.
okay, it's like a little kid just like looking into someone's window.
Is this
It's
rabbi?
not okay,
Is
but
this
like
rabbi
prison?
still? Is this rabbi still religious and stuff, or?
Without modesty, right? So everything's about modesty, and he can be made mockery of that.
Is he getting any support from the community?
You know, he tries to see him and tries to make a amazing but he also has 2 weeks and he's looking for the next spring.
Wow.
He's quite popular now, right? Yeah. I don't think he deserves a kosher meal.
Does he have money? Was he a wealthy rabbi?
Did his wife leave him?
She probably knew he was a pervert.
Oh, so they are divorced. She is. Did she comment to the community about what happened? Did she say anything? Is she? Did she apologize to the people?
It wasn't her fault. Why should she apologize?
Well, I can believe she didn't know what was going on.
Why?
Of course, why should she suspect that he's a peeping Tom?
Correct.
See, peeping Tom. It's not like, oh, criminal. It's like,
No, but it's nasty. It's very nasty
Yeah.
when a woman has to religiously, in other words, they must go through this ritual if they want to remain orthodox. And knowing that somebody can be watching you while you're doing this is really, really, I'm telling you, I would never go step foot near a place like that again.
I feel like, whatever. Okay, whatever.
I don't know about you, Esty. I don't understand you, but Emma, do you? But you being if you're the main person in this lawsuit, how many other people?
The only person.
No. She's other people. How many anonymouses are there?
There are the whole class, so anyone who is identified. So it's over 100 people.
100 people. So it's a class action lawsuit, or is it just a plain lawsuit?
It's a class action lawsuit.
And who are you suing again?
That's the RTA.
How could they have? I mean, the mikvah for not watching him better, and RCA. Why RCA? I mean, RCA only gave them the symbol or the name. He just because he's a rabbi belonging to the organization, you can't just sue the organization that said, "Hey, he passed all our tests." It's like somebody hitting you with your car because he's drunk. You can't blame motor vehicles for giving him a license. He passed his test. He's just an idiot. He drank or drove.
Good example. I'm very proud.
Isn't that a good one?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So my husband, he so don't the rabbi himself, and he told me that he would be surprised, so he would be surprised to see, the other rabbis working with rabbis and go, you're not about this, because,
He probably just took the fall.
Right. Everybody knows. He spoke
Why?
to somebody.
Why would you think
Because
other people do? This is a very
I'll tell you what,
private.
no. I was speaking to a rabbi this week. I'm just telling you now, Emma, and it's a very true thing. I spoke to a rabbi last week after one of our shows. I was screaming at the rabbi about stuff. You know things. You talk people into stuff, and you hear things. And what do you do about it when they do something bad or they don't pay attention? And the rabbi says, "Listen, I know a guy who's a very holy man. He has these issues with. He also has what's it called again? He has fetishes, and he does things. And he's a holy rabbi and stuff." I said, "Why don't you stop him? Why doesn't he get up?" He says, "Oh, he's trying to seek help." So there are other people knowing, but a lot of the whole world doesn't know what this guy does. And there are other people, I'm sure, that knew what Rabbi Frindel was doing, or needing, or watching, or going through. I'm sure there was some suspicion out there they didn't know about it. I agree with you, Emma, on that.
What?
yeah, because as you know, like, some rabbis are better than the NSA on,
No, that's really surprising. I tell you, because I know when I do something wrong, I try not to let anyone know.
No, stop that.
No, I'm serious.
Okay, but my
No, what do you think? I'm a normal guy.
Yeah, but this
and
is
there are
not,
things I do wrong
yeah,
sometimes,
but
and I don't publicize.
But this is a sickness that is right now. Was the rabbi? Did they try to psychoanalyze him on therapy that he needed this, or he was sick, or he needed medicine, or there was something wrong with him, or he says there was nothing wrong with him and he just did this? Oh, so you forgive him? You joking?
Wow.
Oh my God! Please
I love
don't-
you people. Whoever you are, you guys are great.
I don't believe you forgive him for a second. Stop it. I want him dead. I want him to fall off the truck. I want him to jump off a building.
You were just saying
So you
how
mind when people
everybody
see
else knew, and that
They
was.
knew it, but what he did was wrong. I'm just saying other people must have
So
known.
let him
Nobody
get help.
stopped him.
Obviously, there's something wrong. Let him get help. Why? Are you
I know
against
when
that?
I have a friend who's on drugs, I scream at him and I take him to get help. If I have a friend that
So
has,
they're doing that. They're going to
child
get him
problems,
help.
I'll get him a psychiatrist to get him medicine. Or if somebody wants to commit suicide, But this is terrible. Nobody.
So they have to deserve to get help. Like obviously he has an issue. Let him get the help he needs.
And she said, I believe
I
other
don't
people.
know. One guy wouldn't do this if they had the opportunity.
But
That's
it's
what I'm not
wrong,
getting.
Esty. It's
Of course
wrong.
it's wrong. There's lots of things that's wrong. Okay, I'm sure there's like, isn't like I'm doing certain sexual things in public illegal.
Oh, God.
People still do it. It doesn't make them bad. It's just odd.
Emma, Emma, I mean, you were violated. You felt violated on this, right? Oh, so tell us about that part. I wanted to hear about that, the conversion process.
Right. I went to convert because I come from a Jewish background, and my mother comes from a Jewish background. So rather myself, they don't interested in never asked me about my Jewish family, never asked anything about my Jewish experience growing up. It didn't matter to me. I'm Jewish. I needed to convert, and I think we made it hard to convert because of that.
And are you and what religion and what part of the faith did you convert to? Orthodox?
Right, because that's I felt more comfortable with the Orthodox.
Because that's the real one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And are you still Orthodox? You didn't lose any of the faith. You didn't feel a little bit like I can't believe it, and it's just not. Please, yeah, please. I'd like to hear the statement. Yeah.
All right. What nerve. What nerve.
Is that the way it works, sister? If a lady touches a dead body, she has to go to the mikveh?
I think if anybody
No.
It's not real today's day because
You wash your hands, but not go to the mikveh for a dead body. I mean, I thought before you go touch the dead body, you have to go to the mikveh. No.
It's because we're tummy, but the mikveh can't make us.
But and now and then we met your husband when? How far into the conversion process? How long did that take you?
Nice. It's a Good work,
And
good work.
after that, is there any procedure to become Jewish? Do you have to say any words, or is it just automatic that you accept it? Is there any process you have to go
Yeah,
through?
how does it work? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, they give you a quiz. It seems like entering America. Very interesting. A real quiz. Okay. Orthodox rabbis, right?
So cute.
Oh, they give you a Hebrew name? You didn't have a Hebrew name? And your Hebrew name is? Beautiful.
Ooh. Why Miriam? Where'd you get that from?
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
that's funny.
Not too deep.
Very good. So Emma, so after you became a convert, what did you do after that? Wow, the wedding never happened?
Why?
I mean, if we're gonna ask.
Whatever, no, don't ask. And what happened?
No, did it have anything to do with this?
Together with your cold feet, you walk the opposite direction. Sorry.
Wow, wow. Very interesting, Emma. Wow, you're blowing me away right now. And continue on with the story. Let's keep going. I'm not going to stop you. Let's get interested. Tell us next what happened. Wow.
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 Oh God, it's good to you.
And,
Wait, so now you're.
how long are you married to this husband? Beautiful.
Wow. It's like as soon as one guy's gone, the next one shows up.
Wow, good for you,
got
Emma.
lucky.
Beautiful. Yeah, good for you. Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Was he the rebound?
Now, Emma, I heard about, we heard about what happened to you, and it's a terrible thing. We all have crazy opinions here. Tell us a little bit about, I want to know about, you have a kosher vegan restaurant? A catering, kosher vegan. But it's kosher. That means you do catering for 20, 30, 100 people events or more, I assume, correct? And it's all vegan? It's all vegan?
Is that like, do only vegans hire you, or does anybody hire you?
Can you tell us, do you ever do a wedding? 7layer, is that 7 spelled out or the number 7? The number 7layer, LAYER.com? Catering.com, and we can check you out, and they can hire you or get in touch with you through 7layer catering.com. Beautiful. But I have a question for you. Can you tell us, I'm interested because I went to a vegan restaurant a couple of times and it's really not my forte. And then I found 1 or 2 good ones. What would you serve at a big event, like a whole meal process?
And then moved rice and paper on the outside.
What is tofu made out of?
Tofu, I don't think about tofu because a lot of people are allergic to soy and the doesn't digest well.
Mhm.
So I do other health as well as the sugar, the breakfast, I'll do a little.
I saw a gefilte fish on your website.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
Really good, really good.
Wow, I gotta try that. I gotta try. You gotta get a piece to us over here. And do you have? I mean, do you have desserts or entrees or stuff like that, or hors d'oeuvres or whatever that is?
Of course, everyone can vegan desserts, vegan cheesecake with coconut oil, cashews, and then there's, of course, the seven layer cake.
Do you have recipes on your website?
I don't, but some people ask me for them.
I'm asking, send us a good set of recipes, 2 recipes, so I can put on my website for everybody to see.
Can I
Emma.
keep it?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Neil.
I wanna
Emma,
change
Neil.
the channel.
Go ahead. Change the
I
channel.
want to go back to this. How did you find in your heart and soul to be that forgiving and that oh yeah, forget about Jo, just let him get therapy and let's coddle him a little and move on? Where does that come from within you?
That's a great question. I would say that issue I would think that was out and that no matter what I was up to, Harry, those days, one from that and
No, but it seems like it's much. You make it sound almost easy to mentally just forgive someone that this is like tremendous betrayal. It's not like your next door neighbor. It's not. He's the rabbi. He's the man, and that I don't know. He just violated women left and right, and you just like. Do a lot of women feel like you? A lot of the anonymous women, do they feel like you, or they're more bitter or angry or upset?
my goal is now the things that happen so that we have different, we have two different from what it was before. And I think the general opinion of anonymous people is that
Wow.
I just want to say, you sound so functional. Were you like in therapy tons of years? Because you just sound so, your thinking, your clarity, you don't get offended. I just feel like, this person's functional, no? Okay.
Emma, thank you for calling into the show. You are wonderful. You're always welcome back on the show. Before I let you go, 7 with the number 7, LeiaCatering.com. I'd like you to email us a recipe or 2 or even 3, and I'll post it on the website and put your name and logo or whatever you want to send us. I think a lot of people will be very interested to make with it. I'm not a great chef. I've been doing a lot of my little cooking, and I'd like to play around. And if you send me something, I'd love to experiment with it on a Shabbos. My kids will kill me because they love meat. They are meat eaters, but I'm going to trick them. If you're that good, I would like to trick them. Emma, thank you so much for your call. And I hope everything goes good and you'll have a great year. And please join us again soon.
Thank you.
Everybody.
We did not take a single caller besides the callers that were guest speaking.
We had problems with the phones anyways, but
you see how amazing it is that once the people get over the initial shock that this happened,
yeah,
they can just like throw it under a bus. They don't walk around.
Billy's gonna make fun of me tomorrow. He's gonna scream me, "Oh, you don't care. You don't
care what?
Right.
She doesn't care.
But you're making fun of it. I'm making fun of it. You know this happened. You know this. You're making fun of it.
We're not making fun. Just the opposite. We're amazed at how softly they want want to handle it.
Right.
No,
I
they
just-
don't want to beat the guy up. They don't want to poke his eyes out. They don't want to blind him. They don't want him to feel pain. They want him to be, they want him to be just
Functional.
Anyway,
healed.
thank you, Neil, for
I think
explaining.
it's brilliant.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the show, we're coming to the last 2 minutes of the show, and I have some interesting quotes. But Neil, I want to tell you something. We are going to be doing a blood drive here at the Just Enough Heshy show
Really?
at our studio, 25 Me, I just gave blood last week. Me and my boys. I'm B positive, by the way. They tell you a thing. They give you a donor's card. They tell you your card type. They give free food, beautiful food, nice food.
Snacks.
No, not snacks. They give
Snacks.
chicken.
We don't
they
need a
give
whole
chicken.
bunch of people
Oh,
homeless.
right. You donate blood and you qualify and you pass. You could have the meals. I mean, we prefer that people come. We'd like to try to get at least 100 or 200
Who are you
people up
doing
here.
this for?
Bicker Cholem is doing this blood drive, and we sponsor it over here at the studio, 2508 WB. We'll come up with a day. I think it's going to be like the 20th or something in August. We'd love you to come. We'd love you to make time. We'd love you to give blood to people who need it. It's a very desperate thing, and they're constantly looking for it. And you're allowed to give every 2 months, and they give you testing, and they do your blood pressure, and you get some little
Check if
thing.
you have AIDS.
And the whole thing is 30 minutes, not even 30 25
I
minutes
would
to be
do
done.
it. I just don't know if I could.
Esty, it's nothing. They stuck a needle.
No, I've
you
done
sat
it before.
there
I
for
don't know
10
if I have enough iron.
Oh, stop.
No,
Just
serious.
stop. Okay. Anyways, everybody, I'm sure they check all of that anyways.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, thank you. Come back tomorrow, everybody. Not tomorrow, next week, Monday, to the Just Enough
By
Heshy
the
show.
way, they should think about our first guest.
Our first guest,
What's Michael?
Michael Cutler. And you can check
At
out his
.com. And he's a serious man. He's a big man, and he knows what he's doing.
I'm going to finish with a quote tonight. For
Go
sure.
ahead.
Here it goes. A man should never neglect his family for business. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. A man should never neglect his family for business. Thank you for. No, we didn't do that. It was something else. I sent it to you. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Here's Estes' picture. Let's donate money. We'll give the money to Bicker Cholem. Thank you, everybody.